All right, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it 1 million. I did not feel like making this video. I'm I'm gonna be honest, bro. Look, I was about to sit here and make a whole video. I have a whole script with guidelines and stuff like that. Literally for talking about finding your inner child. I have bullet points written down. And I'm probably gonna like get to it and actually do it. Oh, dang, probably tomorrow. Something of mine. Hold on. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably gonna do that sometime tomorrow. But it just really made me realize that no matter what you do, bro, you're gonna run into obstacles. Whether we're talking about committing to something that you have to work towards every day, like making a video, which this should be easy because it's like a talking head video. Um, which like it seems like it would be easy, but in order to like really be engaging and to make real content, you have to stupid chair. You have to eventually start to think about like engagement in the way that you're posting it and having like real structure to your videos, which is important to gaining an audience of people and also being well spoken as well. Um, so oh, what's so crazy because I was literally thinking about not using filler words and I just did. That was a side note. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I didn't. I want to make the video I'm talking about, but I don't. It just caused me to just hit record and start talking. So hey, if you like that, then you're in the right place. So I think what I'll talk about right now is commitment itself, what it means to commit to something, and how I believe being disciplined, how you should try to exercise being disciplined. I think I talked about this in the last video, like talking about doing the smallest things and taking the smallest steps. I'm trying to be the best example of that possible until I can truly be more structured because you have to work towards it. You don't just go to the gym and you get all the lifts that you want. Like right now, if I make a video and I'm finding at the end of the night that I can't follow through on my scripts or my guidelines or anything, then I just hit record and I have something to post. And I think that this is a great way to hold myself accountable. I was busy over the weekend, so I had to make sure that I get something in at least today because it's Tuesday and I feel like I should have did something yesterday, but I didn't because I got a little sick. Oh well, yeah, am sick currently. Still making this video, and all this is still pertaining to the same thing. Like making sure that you're being consistent no matter if you're doing a small investment or a large investment. I could have entirely just said, "Oh, well, I don't really feel good, so maybe let me just not make a video at all." But I think that I think it's more about the like doing something that I promised to myself. I didn't tell anybody else I was gonna be making these videos. I didn't tell anybody else that I'm going like, oh, you're gonna see a video this day. Like, no, I know what I need to be doing in order to be consistent, and I know what I need to do in order to like grow myself. Because eventually, sitting down and making these videos is gonna be second nature, and I won't have this dread, at least for a time that I get into the flow of it. So yeah, I think commitment is hard. I think commitment is hard in a lot of different aspects. Um, because it forces you to most of the time when you're committing to something, if you have to use that terminology, then it's committing to something that you haven't previously been truly engaged with. Now I know that in terms of a relationship, it's a little bit different because it's not like you haven't been engaged with the person or anything. Like you're only engaging with the person. It's a little bit different than making a commitment inside of your life for a decision or a career path because you're committing to involving that into your current life. I guess, and that's also applicable um to like relationships as well. But a lot of people struggle with when they mention commitment. They struggle with the idea of only talking or being with one individual. It's actually interesting. I was in a situation. I don't even know if it's a situationship or not, but the person was so focused on themselves. Like it was like really interesting, and it wasn't even in like this. It was a selfish way, yes, because it was about themselves. But it was almost like somebody else being in their life would genuinely hinder their existence. It was like no, and I'm not gonna be along for the boat ride of your life. Like I have my own stuff going on, and I'm not so deeply. I don't even know what type of person you would need to be in order to be willing to go on a ride that that person was gonna set me up for. And they weren't even setting me up for it. They were 1,000% honest and upfront with, the reality of what it meant to be with them in the current state that they're in. And I respect that. You know what I mean? Um, Loki lost the plot. But yeah, I believe that if you have of good goals for yourself and you're committing to something because you truly believe that it's gonna better yourself, you should truly pursue that in a way that is meaningful and a way that is I want to like I was going to use a one word, but I'm just going to say that in a way that you can repeat. You know, again, I feel like I said this in the last video, but for some reason I feel like I'm speaking better today. You should be able to reproduce this easily. I can easily just hop on here and start yapping to the camera, whether the words that I'm saying right now are useful or not. Which I mean, I'm pretty sure they are. But whether I can, whether that be the case or not, like I can do this all the time. And one day, it's going to be more structured. It's going to be more useful to you, or you might just like who I am and the person I'm displaying to be, and that might be helpful for you and for other ways and reasons. Um, and on that, I'm always open to hearing your thoughts and stuff on your your struggles and the reason why you haven't or what you've been doing to improve. I love positivity, and eventually, hopefully, when I get my audience that will truly engage with me that way, um, we can communicate, and I think that will create much more productive videos as well. Because as decent as I seem to be talking to myself right now, I really prefer to engage in conversation. Like how I had been with my bro Rock. You definitely check out his videos at Rock Thinks, and I'm pretty sure that's on all platforms. We have great productive conversations. And we normally don't need structure for our videos. Like even when we're on camera, it's like it's almost less. It is. I say almost. It's less natural for us on camera than it is in person. Like we talk so fluently. Like the ideas are just so automatic. And yeah. But anyway, um, yeah. I think in my last video I talked about being honest with yourself. If you know that you cannot, if you, I'm not saying that ever say that you can't do something, but if you know realistically that something's just not attainable to you at that moment, don't hold yourself to that. Create a new expectation of yourself that you actually can replicate and like do again. Like you can't tell me that you're gonna make a video a day when that's not realistic for you. I know I can't commit to myself to making a video a day. I almost tried to do that when I was making music. I tried to make a song a day. The music just didn't come out the way that I wanted to. I was basically just making anything, and it wasn't. I didn't like it. I believe that doing videos like this is a lot more. Um, I can do that better because I can talk and it be something to take from it. But songs, you have to really truly intentionally think about the meaning in the song. I know you have to do both for the video too, but the fact that I can even go on these like little side, you know, uh, speaking side. I don't even know how to describe what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah. So be honest with yourself. There's no reason to lie and say. I'm saying lie to yourself and say that you're gonna do all these things. You're gonna achieve all these things. Sure, you might one day. That is entirely possible, and I really hope that you do attain that one day. But at the current time where you haven't really done anything for yourself, just do what you can. Because if you're doing what you can, again, like I said in the other video, each step makes you closer to your goal. And once you reach one goal and it becomes a part of your nature, then the next goal is just going to be the same process as the last goal. And then all of a sudden, you're going to be having all these different things that you are going to have attained all of these achievements that you've set out for yourself. But you need to slim it down, make it one by one, and or carry what you know you can bear. We're not David Goggins in the mind, like you, David Goggins, or yeah, in the mind. He can carry the boats. He got that, but not everybody's built for that. Um, and the only way to get there is to train. Um, my bro actually, or Rock thinks he just dropped a video talking about like being self-aware is a skill, and you have to train being self-aware, etc. And that plays hand in hand. if you can't understand your vital area, the vital areas of which that you are weak, you will never be able to surpass those things. You really do have to become more in tune with yourself for you to thrive. Because I guess to me it's self-explanatory. If you know yourself well, then you can be honest with yourself in order to do the things to do things beyond what you normally would. And if you're somebody who could just toss everything to the wind and just do stuff, that's amazing. I wish that I could turn my brain off and not make me feel like I need to do. I have like at least 20 videos in here of me trying to play games and do other stuff, but I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they came out. I didn't like anything about them. Um, or or I didn't have the confidence to post it, which is weird to me. Like now thinking back, I'm like a perfectionist, which is a reason why me even posting these videos is like a an achievement for me, because I would never raw dog a video. But look at me now, I'm raw dogging videos because I know that if I don't do this, then I will just not post anything. Um, yeah. So I don't know. I I'm at this point where I'm gonna just keep on doing this until it hits, and it will hit. And I 1000% believe that. There's no point in believing anything else. I don't know if I'm gonna strongly promote this video because I don't know. See how I started yapping. So, but anyway, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Was this video helpful? Was it not? I actually don't. This is just a video I'm gonna put out. But anyway, see you in the next video.